Alright, so this is so here we are again for another classic race, which is my first time commentating, so if I make any mistakes, please don't have a go at me. So here we are in qualifying. We'll see who comes out first, or if they should. Yeah. So, obviously, a bit of backstory to this special event for today. Yeah. Oh, okay, so we've got two cars out there. Who's that? So first we have William Wassell, I think his name is. And he's out on the first outlap of the day. Oh, and it looks like Clutchy, Ulster, Stig and Brudigo are also out, as well as Zach Zane. Just turn all this on. Okay, so currently following Zach Zane. I believe it was William who came out first, so we'll follow him actually. So, obviously, we'll go for the backstory very quickly of the race we're doing today. So, this is obviously Britain is not the original track, but since the beginning of Formula 1, it's obviously been always a British track on the calendar, and this is in 1976 when James Hunt actually won the race after having a red flag at first and being disqualified. But obviously it was brought back because of the British fans, because we're very persistent. So William Wassell now about to start his first lap of the day. Oh. There he is in Sector 1 now. So he's coming around the corner there, and he looks very smooth coming through here for now, and there's a few more coming from behind him. I'm not sure if they're on the outlap. Yeah, they're on their outlap. So he's just coming down the straight now to get to to get to the next sector. Again, looking very smooth. It looks like he's got a decent setup for this so far. Obviously, no one else has done anything yet, so it's pretty hard to judge. We're now towards the final sector. 122 in the first two sectors overall. I'm coming around now, and final corner. And first lap of the day is a 152.7. Okay, and we'll follow Zach Zane as he comes around. Oh, looking a bit on the curbs there, could have been better. Ulster Stig, by the way, going 153.4 with Clutchy coming in close at 153.7. And Saxeni onto the last straight and 154. So far William Russell is smashing it, as I would say. I'm gonna follow Whiffy Winner now and see how he does. In sector 2, going through the straight, the S's, sorry. Oh, that wasn't the S's, sorry, I misplaced my arrows on the track. Coming up to the S's now. Let's see if he's got... Hold on, I'm very lost on this track. Let's pay more attention, hold on. And there they are. Okay. Now onto the straight and into sector 3. Coming up now for the last part of the lap, the last couple of corners. Oh, William Russell there has just gone even faster with a 152.776, which is, I think, marginally faster. And Whiffy Winner crosses the line with a 153.9. So that's a solid 5th place at the minute for the GP2 driver. Okay, and we'll go on board with Livid Opossum now, who is currently in sector 3, going very slow with what appears to say nearly 7 minutes. That was his out lap, I believe. So now he's on his actual hot lap, by the looks of it. He's going through sector 1. .6 there in the first sector. Now he's on to sector 2 with a little bit of a... can't remember the word, a little bit of a skid there. Oh, and well off the track there and onto the curb, that's going to cost him. Trying to pick up the pace a little bit there. Ooh, it's been very dodgy and a bit slidey coming through the S's. Oh, and William Russell again going up with 152.0, nearly 0.7 seconds faster. And coming into the final part of the lap. He's looking very slow indeed here. I don't know how well his lap's going to turn out. But we'll see how he does here. Coming through to the last corner, he's already slower than William. Hits the curb and 156.56, putting him in 9th place. And on to Brudergoat now, who's also on his out lap. And is currently sitting in 7th with a 154.1. Just take a look, see if anyone else is doing a lap. Oh, it looks like Whiffy Winner is doing a lap there, so we'll follow him instead. See how he does. Currently sat in 7th with a 153.9 and definite room for improvement. Well, he's into sector 3 now. See if he can pick up pace in the last few corners here to see if he can get himself any higher. Going through the last few corners, we're going to see if he can improve. The 115. Oh, is he going to make it quick enough? Oh no, that was 0.201 slower there. And we'll go on board with Vertigo as he is now on his lap, I believe. Coming through sector 1. And onto the straight here to finish sector 1. It looks a little bit skiddy every now and then, but we'll see how fast it goes there. 35.6 in the first sector. Looking a lot smoother now in the second sector. Oh, and a bit of a commentator's curse there. Dangerous corner, this one. It could very easily catch out a lot of drivers. Takes a lot of the curb there, but other than that, I'm sure that was fine. And into the S's, which he handles fairly well. And onto sector 3. So coming now onto the last few corners once again to see if he can improve his time. Oh, looks a bit. It's going to be close. Or is it? It is going to be close. And he goes 0.417 seconds faster and goes into 7th with 153.7. Which is a decent lap there, but it cannot get any higher than 7th with that. So now on board with the Ulster Stig, who is currently on 153.359 in 6th and is in sector 1. Lovely camera angle there as it comes down the long straight into sector 2. Manoeuvres the vehicle very well there, coming around the corner. Sticks it in well, looks very smooth as he comes around the corner. And now for, again, the corner that I called dangerous, which could catch him out here if he's not careful. Takes that very well indeed, very smooth. And into the S's now. Gotta be careful not to fly off the track or anything there. And looks like it takes that quite smoothly and into sector 3 now. And onto the straights, coming around. The last few the last few corners of the lap. Very smooth again there. A little bit of curb, but that's okay. This looks like he's on course for a pretty good lap here, but it might not be enough. Oh, and he goes with a 153.1, which fires him into 4th place. And I'm not sure what's happened with Syke Zaney there, but I think he might have retired. Very good lap there, and we'll follow Clutchy now, who just crosses the line with a 153.3, I think that was, or 4. But either way, it wasn't fast enough, and it did not go any faster. And Ulster Stig, we already know. It must be on an in-lap. William Wassell in the 6.35s there at the minute. I assume he's about to come on to his first lap. well, first lap of this new stint. These new tyres, I assume. He comes around the corner to start the lap. Here he is, okay. So comes around the first corner, takes that very smoothly. Easily around the second and into the third. He's already miles ahead with a difference of 0.7 seconds, which already looks like it's his race if he can continue that. And onto the long straight in, coming into sector 2 now. Looking very good indeed, very smooth. Very easily manoeuvred around there. It looks very quick that, but unclear yet whether he's going faster than himself or not. Easily around that corner. Oh, a lot of curb there, but I'm sure he knows what he's doing. It's fine. And into the S's. Easily done there. A little bit off the throttle. Oh, and he had a bit of a skid there. That might cost him. Oh, that wasn't great, but he might still be going faster. And into the last few corners once again, and we'll stay on board with him as he crosses the line. Oh, very wide there. I think he's trying to compensate for that little skid he did earlier. But it looks like he's trying to get through. It looks like he's struggling a little bit. It crosses the line with a 152.1, which is just 0.1 seconds slower. And us to Stig here. Now we'll go on board with him as he looks to complete the lap also in sector 2 at the minute. Oh, gone on the grass there, that might have cost him a bit of time. We'll have to wait and see. He's currently going 0.383 seconds faster. Coming into the last few seconds of the qualifying session. Comes around the corner. Is it smooth enough? It is smooth, much smoother than William. Brakes hard. Into the left turn, bit of a skid there. Is it going to be any faster? Goes around to the last corner, takes a bit of curb, and goes faster than himself, but still not faster than William. And we'll go on board with Clutch, who goes into the pits. Andrew is the first time I've covered him today, and he's coming around the corners of the last part of the lap, looking to go faster, but can he do it? Comes around the last corner, he's already slower than William, and he goes slower in actual fact. Bruder Goat, I've already covered him before, now we're covering him again. He's in 7th. He's in the 2nd sector. Can he go any faster? And into sector 3 now. Coming into sector 3 now, and onto the long straight to finish the lap. It remains seen where we can go even faster, and oh my god, William Wassell has just gone at a 151.5 seconds, putting him just under 1 second in pole. Unless anyone else can do anything about it, which seems very unlikely at the minute. But here comes Bruder Goat, who's coming through the last few corners of the lap. Oh, very wide there. Oh. And he actually goes faster. He goes 0.7 seconds faster and fires himself into 5th as we go on board with Whiffy Winner, who is abandoning his lap by the looks of it. And so is Cholos, and it looks like for now that must be William on pole with a devastating lap. That's over just about a second faster than anyone else. Wow, that was incredible. And Chodls goes into the pits also. So with that, looks like the order is William on pole, Ulster Stig in second, Smoke Spaceman in third, Sykes-Amy in fourth, Bert Bruder Goat in fifth, Clutchy in sixth, Andrew in seventh, Whiffy Winner in eighth, The Livid Opossum in ninth, and Chodls in 10th. With a very slow lap of 2 minutes and 1 second, which is way off the pace, and it remains to be seen whether he can improve that in the race. Maybe it's a strategy, but it's looking very unlikely though, as the session finishes. So there it is, William Wassell on pole by nearly a full second, 0.971. It looks at the minute like he's going to be very, very unstoppable as long as he doesn't make any mistakes and unless someone really pulls something out of the bag. Okay, so as we take a 5-minute break now to wait for the race. So we'll just take a quick 5-minute break where I will be muted until the start of the race. Thanks. And we're back for lights out here, and that is the... what's it called? The warm-up lap is what I'll call it, because I can't remember the name. So, as before, William started in pole, who has dominated the qualifying session so far, and will look to completely finish the job, because of course being on pole is not the same as winning the race. You get no points for being on pole, and he's going to have to really make sure he seals the deal. Well, actually, it's going to be a decent race, I hope. Probably more likely in the midfield rather than up front, if William can continue that pace. Just turn all the detail back on there. Yeah, I'm going to want position change there, aren't we? Gap, and I'll have interval. Yeah, put on broadcast there. Okay, so everything's enabled. We're just now waiting for the warm-up lap to finish. So currently, this could be a big race for our races today. I'm not sure how it's going to pan out. Well, other than maybe William, I reckon my pre-race prediction is that he is going to grab the win. Podium could honestly go anywhere. I've raced with Zane before, and I know he's a great driver, and I assume he'll be challenging for that. And with the winner, I was actually surprised to see in 8th. I figured he would do a lot better than that. But it remains to be seen. Especially with so many points up to grabs, up 4 grabs. 10 points, of course, going to the winner. And currently William will, if he can hold on to his position, he will go with it on to 43 points. And with his title rival Jono not currently here, that would put him a solid 13 points ahead, which is a whole win. So this will be a very, very key race for William. Okay, so here we are, about to start this amazingly historic race. Just skip through there to see Zane warmed up very, very slowly for some reason. And it looks like everyone else is on the grid. So here we go, getting ready as soon as Zane hurries up. Oh, there we are, coming to the grid now. Okay, and we'll go on board with William at first. A weird camera angle. God, it's all about getting a good start, can't afford a jump start here. And it's lights out and away we are. And looks like William has got a bad start there, with Ulster looking like he's about to maybe get in on the inside. He goes very wide there, William, but he's retained his lead. Bruder Goat here has got into 4th with a close battle there with Smoke Spaceman, and he's into 3rd. Smoke Spaceman drops down a place. Oh, bit of collision there, looks like it. Zane is struggling in 6th. Clutch here back into 3rd. Battling it out along the straight. Drops down to 4th. Can he get in there? Drops in. And Andrew there has just got ahead of Livid Opossum, which is good for him, obviously. Oh, poor contact there from Whiffy. Gotta be careful there, coming into Zane, who is currently still battling it out. Good midfield battle here going on. And Andrew there lurking at the back, and he comes around and goes onto the grass. Not good enough there, gotta have more control. But it's very tight coming through the S's. And onto the straight nearly. It's going to be key to overtaking here. And gets really in, very close there, trying to get the overtake, but can't just manage it. Oh, and up front, there is a battle for first with Ulster Stig currently taking it from William, and William's back in first. They come around the last few corners, and looks like William has just retained his lead as he goes very wide there. But it looks like he's got away with it, but Ulster is just within 0.3 seconds and currently still chasing him down. It might not be as easy of a race as I predicted, but he goes very wide there, losing the slipstream. Got to get back into it as he comes around this corner. William is currently slowly pulling away again. Got to be careful as it comes onto the straight. And false sight Danny here again, who is in 5th but can't seem to pick up the pace properly. And Andrew here closing on Whiffy Winner. By the looks of it, was it Whiffy Winner? I don't think it was. I think it was someone else. Oh, but he is, and he overtakes him, but can he retain it? Careful coming around there. That is a good overtake there from Andrew, who accelerates now as Whiffy Winner tries to close him down. He's looking pretty slow. He's going to have to try and get him through here. The Livid Opossum is also looking to close down. But he can't quite keep that pace. And Whiffy Winner is closing down Andrew as it gets closer and closer, coming through the S's. Be very careful coming through here. On the TV pod there, just to see if he can overtake him. Comes onto the straight, back to the broadcast. Looking very slow now, not catching at all. We have Smoke Spaceman now trying to close down Brudergoat. Brudergoat, I don't know how to say his name, so you just have to deal with that. And Smoke Spaceman getting closer but not quite close enough. And William there, now somehow, if you look, 1.5 seconds ahead. Smoke Spaceman still trying to close down on Brudergoat to try and get to that podium position. Obviously, with these being old cars, there's no DRS and there is no ERS to look after. You've simply got to you have to simply look after your fuel. Just make sure that you don't overuse it, and tyre temperature, of course, also. Smoke Spaceman still trying to close down on Brudergoat, but still can't quite get around him. I just don't think he's got the pace at the minute to just got to quite get in there, but ooh, he went in really close there. He's had to back off a little bit. Sight Zane is still lurking around 5th and 4th place there. Oh, Smoke Spaceman now comes in, he's into 3rd as he comes around the corner. Brudergoat retains his position as Sight Zane comes in with a not quite an overtake as they're coming into the S's now. He's just watching it, lurking, set himself up for a straight would be a clever idea, which I assume he's doing. As he skids a little bit, he connects to the curb, gets in the slipstream, and he's about to make the overtake. He's going around the outside. He's not got the straight line speed by the looks of it. As he goes down the inside and makes some stunning double overtakes to get into 3rd. That was incredible. That is without a doubt one of the best overtakes I've seen so far in this game. With a brilliant move for 3rd there, as Clutchy now is closing in on 4th, with Brudergoat dropping all the way into 6th. So Clutchy now is closing down on Smoke Spaceman as Smoke Spaceman closes down on Sight Zane. Oh, and Andrew is also closing down onto Brudergoat as I miss an overtake. There is Smoke Spaceman goes onto the grass, and Clutchy is into 4th, who's up 2 places. And is now 1.5 seconds behind Sight Zane. Andrew looks like he's just made a good overtake there into 5th as Brudergoat takes back his position, but Andrew is staying hot in his tail as he comes down the straight, and for some reason he ghosted there. I think he just wanted to avoid the collision as Brudergoat again goes down the inside there to retain his position. The Smoke Spaceman is closing on them as well, so we can get a double overtake from him. But it looks like it's too far away, but he's just lurking, similar to Sight Zane. And Andrew is falling away a little bit now from Brudergoat as Smoke Spaceman comes in behind Andrew, who is currently 4 places down from where he started. So very careful not to make any contact as Andrew looks to try and the overtake here maybe. Very close indeed. What a battle in the midfield. This is incredible. This is actually great to watch as they come through the S's, and it looks like Andrew took a bit of the grass there. But still closing on Vertigo as Smoke Spaceman tries to close on him. Andrew goes down the inside. Smoke Spaceman looks to go out the outside. Can he cut in? And Vertigo is still in 5th as Andrew looks to get there. Andrew stuck in 6th, can't get around him at all. Smoke Spaceman there now. I've come around the last few corners of the lap. A little bit of a gap now between them, but it's closing quickly as they come around and start the lap again. We're on to lap 5. With Smoke Spaceman trying his best now to close them down, as Andrew, looks like he almost took out Vertigo there, but he's closing on him. He's lost a bit of time there. He's got the slipstream coming down the straight. Syke Zany now, by the way, is about to overtake for 3rd again as Clutchy must have caught him, but it looks like he can't quite manage it. He's going around the outside, he's taking a long way around. Depends if he's going to catch him, he might not. And we'll go back on board with Andrew now as we see the 3-place battle for 5th continue. And it looks like Andrew and Vertigo are neck and neck as Andrew just edges ahead. Gotta be careful. Contact here is dangerous and Vertigo slightly hits Andrew there and pushes him out of the way. But it's all good racing, it's all in good spirit. Smoke Spaceman has dropped 4 places and is still trying to catch Andrew. He looks like he's struggling a little bit just to get enough pace as Andrew again goes onto the grass, which allows Smoke Spaceman to easily get ahead of him as he tries to now close down on Vertigo. And Syke Zany back into 3rd. Clutchy RH very close behind him. Can he get in here? Dive down the left. Oh, he chooses to bide his time. Come on to the beginning of lap 7 now. Lap 6, sorry. Lap 6 as Clutchy tries to close on Syke. And we look back now at the battle for 5th where Andrew has dropped back quite a bit. Smoke Spaceman trying his best now to catch Vertigo, but I'm not sure he can. Look back at Andrew trying to catch Smoke Spaceman again. He needs to stay off that grass. Coming down the long straight, not in anyone's slipstream. Weirdly enough, don't know why you would try not to get into it, but he's only making himself faster by the looks of it. He's got to get that place back, otherwise it's just a lot of work for nothing. Syke Zany has somehow managed to close down on Ulster Stig, but he always slips there just in time for him to catch it. But he's still catching despite that, and he's already gained 1 place. Be very key with Clutchy lurking in the back as well, trying to close down that gap. This, like I said, after a terrible start, he's turned out to be doing quite well as he got himself into 3rd. He's taking the long route around there as he goes onto the curb. He's still hot on Ulster Stig's tail. And Smoke Spaceman just got a 10-second time penalty for exceeding track limits as he drops down to 8th. Whiffy taking advantage of that and getting into 7th. Leaving just Andrew and Vertigo now to fight as Syke Zany overtakes for 2nd, but also takes it instantly back. And very close there. A little bit of contact. That was a bit dodgy there, I'd say. As Clutchy trying to take advantage now in sector 1. He's going to dive down the inside. Ooh, up close, always skidding. And he's coming around, trying to close that gap again. Trying to get himself into them podium positions, that looks like. It was impossible a few laps ago. But now he's trying. And he's got that opportunity and he's got to make the most of it. As Andrew is battling with Bruddergoat now, who has dropped to 6th. And Bruddergoat is closing on Andrew again. We've got another great battle here. Oh, and Andrew there, who clearly likes to take a lot of curb. Trying to catch him now along the straight. So we can get in the slipstream as we look at Smug Spaceman getting what looks to be an easy overtake on the runner here. As long as he doesn't mess it up. Which he doesn't, it looks smooth as he comes around the corner. And Bruddergoat now trying to catch Andrew. Meanwhile, Clutchy still trying to catch Ulster Stig as they come around onto lap 8. Looks like the racing has settled down a little bit apart from a couple of battles, but no one really seems to be getting close enough to each other. This is probably the best opportunity to close down along the main straight here. At this point, you just have to try and make the most of any mistakes. He's closing down on Ulster Stig, and he looks like he might get the overtake there. But then Ulster Stig is just hanging on to that position as Clutchy gets ever closer to his rear wing. But it looks like Clutchy there not taking that corner anywhere near as well as Ulster Stig did. Losing up to 0.3 seconds there. He's got to make up that time. He's got to push harder. Well, maybe not harder, but he needs to be more sensible. And oh, he skids. He's going to lose a lot of time for that. I don't know if he can make that up. Oh, skidding all over the place in sector 2 there. As he looks to close down. Ulster Stig now 0.7 seconds away. Wishy winner looks like he's having a lonely race with his nearest competition a second ahead, although he does have a 10-second time penalty. But behind him, 31 seconds away, is the Livid Opossum, and then behind him is a further 40 seconds Cholos. So they're going to have a pretty boring race as Smug Spaceman goes into the pits. So we have the first pit stop of the day as Clutchy starts to fall away from Ulster Stig, but he actually gained a bit of time there. We'll see if he can keep that up. Coming onto the long straight in sector 1. Got to try and get in the slipstream, got to try and do something. Can't quite get close enough as Ulster Stig goes nearly within a second of Saigzena, who is actually 13 seconds behind William, who, like I said, is absolutely dominating today, and there's no stopping him as long as he don't make any mistakes. So it could be a very, very key moment in the title battle as he looks to go more than 10 points ahead of Jono in his current second. But now we're looking at Clutchy. This is the battle currently going on for third, trying to get that podium spot to overtake Ulster Stig, who's still trying to close down on Saigzena. Coming in now to the pits, actually, which is a early decision. Looks like an undercut attempt there from Clutcher. Whether it'll work remains to be seen. With Ulsterstig still on the close tail of Saik-Zena, who both now cannot afford to make any mistakes, as they can't allow Clutcher to capitalise on that and get ahead of them. So they've got to do their laps perfectly now, which it seems Saik-Zena is definitely doing. Must have turned his engine mode up or something, because he's now going much faster than Ulsterstig, who looks actually again to be closing. Trying to get in that slipstream, trying to pull out in front of him, and he's got within 0.451 seconds. We don't want to battle too much if they are going to pit in this lap or the next. They have to beat that undercut, and I think they both have to realise that before they battle. They don't want to slow each other down. Well, they don't want to slow themselves down by battling each other, is what I meant to say. To go, everyone else looking quite lonely. With Ulsterstig coming now through the S's of the track once again, trying to close down on Saik-Zena, trying to get in that slipstream. We'll see how they deal with the undercut from Clutcher. We'll see if it works. As we come round now to the last few laps of the last few corners of the lap, to see if anyone is going to pit. Oh, looks like neither of them are pitting just yet. Maybe they're much better at handling their tyre temperatures and tyre wear. It looks like might be out for a couple more laps. Yeah, and look at that, they've already done 10 laps on these tyres. We've had 4 stops in this race so far. As we get Ulsterstig now really closing on Saik-Zena in sector 1 as he comes into the back of him. Oh, the collision again, and again, and that's Saik-Zena spinning out. He's not going to be a happy man after that, with Andrew going into 3rd. I bet he's surprised. Saik-Zena, he's got to really fight hard now, and he's going to really suffer from that because of the undercut attempt. And it looked like there was no penalty given there either to Ulsterstig. And the Livid Opossum has retired from session. So he's out the race, leaving only 9 drivers. Saik-Zena now having a lonely race. He's got to fight hard now to really try and get to where he needs to be. Oh, he's got on the grass in sector 3 there. As Ulsterstig comes around the corner, likewise. With Andrew within 2 seconds now as Ulsterstig goes into the pits. And Andrew up 5 places now. Still yet to pit, I believe, but that could be very key now to the race. As Ulsterstig, I want to see if he got any damage. Maybe that's why he pitted. Looks like no damage, just a simple pit stop. With William Wassell also having pitted, but still coming out in 3rd. And this is his race to dominate quite clearly, seeing he's only 7 seconds behind Andrew, who's still yet to pit. With absolutely no current battles at the minute. It's turned into a tactical battle more than anything now. Sainzani is actually falling away from Andrew. So Andrew must be having a pretty good drive. As actually maybe Sainzani comes within, he's slowly improving, but not really getting anything out of his car, not enough. But both Andrew and Sainzani are still yet to pit. As Whiffy's in 4th. But I believe he's still got to pit also. Or does he? I can't. I'll have to check that. Hold on, I'm being stupid. There we go. Whiffy winner still also has to pit. Which means it should be pretty easy for Clutchy to overtake him. Oh, and Sainzani now going into the pits as William Wassell should probably now be coming to 2nd place. Simply just waiting it out. We're really trying to close down on Andrew. I like quite a slow pit stop as Clutchy now comes into 3rd and undertake, that's not the right word, the undercut attempt proves successful with Ulsterstig's undercut on Sainzani also proving successful, considering he did wipe him out. But the Ulsterstig has now been overtaken by Clutchy and is drowning in race. It was quite a surprising one, considering he started 6th. It just shows how good so we've got a quality jump down now, as pretty much everyone has stopped us at the time. Which will open up the doors for William wherever he can get ahead of Ulster and Sainzani seems likely, but it could happen. William is slowly reeling in Andrew, and it's Chilwell in 9th. He's a minute 40 seconds behind the next car. Still looks to be trying to fight off William. Oh. The setup must be awful. Cannot get around. William coming in within 3 seconds anyway of still yet to hit. It's like he's really making the tyres fast. As William goes on a fastest lap of 153.198. So that's the fastest of the day, and I think William goes to himself. And even now, not even finished the first sector, and he's just cut the gap by nearly a full second. Andrew clearly struggling. And we have 12 more laps remaining after this. Easily now catching on Andrew, who's still fought a very good race considering some of the early trouble midfield battles he had. But obviously it can still all change, he can still finish on that podium as long as maybe he just needs to fight hard. Really test himself. But William here clearly very easily reeling it in. Maybe it's worn tyres, maybe it's just pure pace. But already look how close he is to Andrew there. Coming around the S's within a second now. As he gets inside the slipstream. Will he get him before the end of the lap? Maybe, maybe not. I think Andrew should probably pit pretty soon. He looks very slow at the minute, and he's not pitting. He's going to carry on, which means William's going to get a very good lap now, I assume, to try and overtake Andrew. On the TV pod as William Wassell goes even faster with 152.8. Oh, he's struggling to get around him. I think he's just biding his time. He's probably waiting for the straight. Get him behind the slipstream. Ooh. Some dodgy defensive moves there from Andrew. As William comes behind him and will probably likely catch him now. Going on to main straight, he's going to slip behind him as Andrew looks to move onto the inside. He's going to have to go around the outside. And William fighting. But has he done it? Not quite. He's in second still as he goes around the outside again. Good driving there from Andrew, defending his position, but it looks like William's going to get it anyway. It just seems a lot faster. Andrew fights back again. And he's slowly dropping behind him. He's on board with Andrew, who scores now affirmatively behind William. And it looks like as the rain's coming down, maybe Andrew's actually benefited from this, as he can maybe go into the wet tyres. Maybe that's what he was waiting for. It means one less stop for him if he goes onto the wet soon. He's closing down on William now. He's fighting back. He's still fighting. He's not going to give up. He's got to be careful now. It's going to be he's got to realise that he can't consistently fight. He's still going. I think he must be waiting for the rain to come down harder. That's all I can assume he's doing if he made his tyres last this long. 14 laps he's done. These tyres now. He looks even slower now behind William, but he's now 17 seconds. Excuse me. Now 17 seconds behind Andrew. He's clutching. And no current battles, but Zany looks to be reeling in, clutching a little bit. But with the wet, with what could be soon wet conditions, it's going to all depend on when you decide to change, or if it even needs to change. Ooh, a bit of a slip there from Zany. It's now over 1.5. I think with that slip dropping to 1.7 on Osterstig, I think this will probably be the soonest battle we can see. If Whiffy winner getting a 5-second stop goal penalty for speeding, yeah, that'll either be added at the end, or you can serve that if he has to pit again. As Zany like drifts round the corner, it must be thinking he's playing Need for Speed rather than Formula 1. And he falls now, trying to reel in Osterstig as he goes with it in 1 second. Seem very tight to the right hand there. Be careful not to slip here. Looking very slow there. I think this driver must have to pit now. Sure. Zany is still managing to reel in Osterstig despite the conditions. Oh, both drivers slipping a little bit there. Osterstig now looking to be reeled in by Zany. Goes down the left of Osterstig, avoiding the slipstream. Whether he's done that intentionally is remains to be seen. It's even closer now. Neither driver going for the pits, which makes sense, I guess. And going now as Zany's going to look to go around the inside. Oh, that was poor from both drivers. What are they doing? That's going to be a... Oh, why has Andrew left the section? That's random. I assume he lost connection. But Zany and Osterstig getting involved there, and that's going to be a investigation, of course. Maybe that was revenge. Oh no! And I've caught that on the stream, so that's probably a ban or some kind of punishment there. We're gonna have to wait and see what happens with that. With Zany. Oh, he saw it coming that time. What is going on? Why are they doing this? Well, I know why they're doing this, it's revenge, but they need to sort it out. Because that's just unacceptable in general in a professional racing league. It's not right. They need to sort that out, lads, to be honest. So, Saigzene now 3.3 seconds behind. I'm not sure. Maybe he's got damage or something. That's the reason. Going very fast as Stig now 3.5 seconds ahead. Going much slower than Clutch here. Andrews AI at the minute is going into the pit because it's not joined back. I'm not sure if it's gonna tyre or allow him to drive or not. Clutch here absolutely smashing it now, coming into second place as he'll overtake Andrew in the pits with 10 laps remaining, and William absolutely smashing it with I think it was 16 seconds it should say, 18 seconds at the minute, as Andrew's AI does a pit stop but doesn't move because, oh no, I feel sorry for Andrew there. Drove a good race and he must have lost connection or something. Ulster Stig turns the corner. Saigzene reeling him in again. We'll see whether they're going to start fighting it out like little bitches, like idiots again. And we'll see what happens here. Oh, Saigzene takes a big skid there. Trying to get in the slipstream of Ulster Stig. We'll see if they can keep it professional here. If they're over the little tantrums. Looks to me like Saigzene is just trying to race. We'll see what Ulster Stig does. I don't think there was ever any real intention from either driver. And Ulster Stig pushes him into the service road. And again, on the stream, it's just ridiculous, really. Saigzene reeling him again, just trying to race, just trying to have some fun. And we'll see what Ulster Stig does. See if he lets him race or if he's going to make him crash. Smoke Spaceman now actually taking advantage of their little tantrum. Sackle, see it good. Oh, Saigzene's just gone into the wall and lost a wheel there. Not sure whether that was from Ulster Stig or not, but I'm sure there'll be punishment for both drivers. Probably more likely Ulster Stig than Saigzene. As Smoke Spaceman of all people comes into third after one of the single worst first stint I've probably ever seen. He's really made a comeback, and now he's in third. But he's currently 20 seconds behind the next driver. As Ulster Stig goes into the pits, we'll see what for. Does he come back out? Oh, he must have had damage, otherwise it would be taking so long. And he's out. And we'll see if everyone's Wi-Fi winner has actually gone into the wet tyres, which is the only driver to make that call so far. And we'll see if he'll benefit from that. It's a risky call, but he's in 7th. He's not really got much to lose. Andrew's car is still not moved. Wi-Fi winner has gone onto the wets, and if you look at the time, he is actually going a bit faster than Ulster Stig here, who is paused by the look of it. With Vertigo now in 4th, looking to catch up to Smoke Spaceman. And if you look at Chodles, who I instantly see go flying off track, it's 3 minutes and 36 seconds off the next car. Ulster Stig is still paused, not really doing anything there, fair enough. With Brudigo 6.7 seconds behind Smoke Spaceman, and now 7 seconds, and it looks like as long as no one's really catching anyone at this point, so Looks like, as long as there's no more mistakes, this is how it's going to finish. And if we look at William now, is 18.8 seconds ahead and he's absolutely smashing it up front like I said he would. He's been definitely just the most dominant driver today. But so far I think Clutchy deserves a lot of credit for his incredible drive, gaining 4 positions, and he is now in second, and that's quite impressive. And Chodol's actually gained 2 positions from... He's going to gain 3 positions actually, because he's going to overtake Sainzani eventually. It might take him a few laps though. And not really much going on anymore. Lost all the battles now. Midfield is very well spread out. And as long as there's 0 mistakes from everyone, it's probably going to end up with a podiums with the top 3 being William, Clutchy and Smoke Spaceman. But with you winner, is his plan working out to go on the wets? He's gaining a bit and someone's gone off there. We'll see who. I assume it was Cholos as he's going very, very slow. And he has finally overtaken Sainzani. With him winner, it looks like he's cut down on quite a bit of time, but he's got 6 laps remaining. I don't think he's going to finish any higher than 6th. I think that should earn him a solitary point. As he looks to, I'm sure he'll give me a nice battle on Saturday. When we're back in our GP2 cars and battling out once again. But for now, he's going to have to settle for 6th. And the rain still coming down very lightly. And yeah, just checked, like I said, as long as Whiffy Winner remains in 6th, he'll get a solitary point. With Andrew, who is... Where's Andrew? Oh, Andrew, I forgot he disconnected, so he's going to miss out on points. Who's next? Whiffy Winner will get a point, which will bring him within 1 point of Andrew with the table. Clutcher is going to earn a solid 6 points, which could be very beneficial for him to bring him onto the same points as Whiffy Winner. So that's shaping up quite nicely. Smoke Spaceman is going to earn 3rd position as long as he continues like this, which will earn him 4 points, which will actually be his first point of this season. I must still want to bring him into 15th or 16th at the very most. Bird Goats will finish with 3 points so far, which will bring him into 15th, 16th. Chodels, actually, it would be ahead of them. The guy who's 1 minute and 54 seconds behind the next car. Really not a lot happening. But obviously, it was a very good race up until this point. Whiffy Winner using his wet tyres, slowly closing down on the car in front. But there's nowhere near enough time for him to really close down. Oh, Clutchy seems to have crashed. He must have crashed. We'll see if we can see him on the way past. I'll go on board, see if we can spot Clutchy's car. Oh, there it is. He must have hit a wall or something. That's all I can assume, which puts Smoke Spaceman now into 2nd place. Wow. Well, and that puts Vertigo now into 3rd place with some brilliant driving, and been a very good day for these two. Capitalised on some mistakes and some infighting there between Ulsterstig and Sainzani. Has he finally unpaused? Looks like it. Oh wait. Nope, probably he has. Nope, he hasn't. Chodels has gained 3 places and he's going to earn a point. That's incredible. After probably one of the worst races I've ever seen, he's going to earn a point. As long as he doesn't crash. Ulsterstig now in 5th. He'll overtake Clutchy and go into 4th. Of course, that is his AI, so he won't earn any points. Which will give Whiffy Winner some more points. I'm sure he'll happily take those as he drives very slowly, letting Smoke Spaceman through. Obviously not driving as fast as I thought he would on the wet tyres. With 4 laps remaining, William at 37 seconds ahead. Now that is an incredible domination by William as he goes onto the curb there. So long as he holds it together, he should be okay and he should be the winner of the 1976 British Grand Prix. 37 seconds, 36 now, but pretty much the same. What a win it's going to be for William as long as he doesn't make mistakes as he goes on to lap 23. Also Stick still on Ghost mode, AI mode, as Whiffy Winner using his wet tyres, which I don't think has quite panned out as he'd hoped it would, but he's going to get points anyway as he drops now, no, not drops, he rises into 5th. Oh, big skid there, big skid. Ooh. So Whiffy Winner now coming through into his next lap. It's Charles is 4.5 minutes behind. Andrew's car is still not moved and his pit crew's abandoned him. Smoke Spaceman just got to drive sensible, earn his 2nd place. He's not really got any chance of winning the race, unfortunately for him. Vertigo in 3rd. And we'll go off board now, we'll go onto the broadcast. What's the Stig? Yep, still on AI. Whiffy Winner might be able to catch us Stig if... well, very unlikely, but it remains to be seen. Still making me laugh. William, still 37 seconds ahead. Very easy win for him as long as he doesn't make any major mistakes. Very easy race for him today. I was hoping the rain might mix things up a bit, and it didn't in the end. Vertigo, 14 seconds behind from Smoke Spaceman. Whiffy Winner in 5th, 1 minute behind Ulster Stick, and catching quite quickly because he's in AI and he's on the wet tyres, but I'm not sure he's going to catch him in time. William is now onto Sector 1. Absolutely smashing the race still, 37.5 seconds ahead. Very easy race for him again. And Smoke Spaceman into Sector 1 also. Meanwhile, William has smashed it into Sector 2. What a race this has turned out to be in the end. With Ulster Stig still on AI, and Whiffy Winner still failing to catch up. I'm sure he'll get the points he deserves. Vertical. So anyways, lonely 3rd position. I think everyone's a bit lonely now. No one's got anyone to race. Andrew, still left in his car, not going anywhere. William, now nearly 39 seconds ahead. Probably one of the most dominating performances I've seen in recent weeks. And Smoke Spaceman all alone. Vertigo all alone. Still all alone. Whiffy Winner. Well, not really got anything to do. Jodels. Plus 1 lap behind Whiffy Winner, I think. William still miles ahead. I hope he gets by 40 seconds, and so I can be even more impressed as he looks to finish his last 2 laps. He is currently in sector 1, and we may as well stay on board with him for the remainder of the race. And he finishes sector 1, coming into sector 2 now. I feel like I'm watching qualifying all over again. It's pretty much the same, except everyone's driving a lot slower because of the rain. So no battles anymore, just an easy couple of slow laps is what I'd do if I was William, but that's probably why he's a better driver than me. It's just managing his way very easily towards the finish line and to take that first position as he looks to come into about 40 seconds. So I'm about to be very impressed. And there it is, 40 seconds ahead. That is an incredible achievement against some of the better drivers I've seen in a while. Smoke Spaceman in sector 2, just trying to limp his way home as we come now, I think, nearly onto the last lap, as William is 40.5 seconds ahead. And here he is now, coming onto the last lap of the race, which he has absolutely dominated. And I'm sure he's been a bit lonely today, he's not really had any battles. Except with Andrew, who just mysteriously disappeared before his pit stop, and now we're back on with William, and we'll stay on board with him as he looks to finish the lap in first, which I'm sure he will. So, that looked weird, and he's coming down now. Oh, looks a bit dodgy there, but he's coming down the long straight into sector 2. And now 40.7 seconds ahead still. Just got to stay calm, stay focused, as I'm sure he has done the entire race. And just look to take home that first position. As he's still going even faster than Smoke Spaceman in second, as goes 41 seconds ahead. A very easy race for him. And I'm sure he'll only go and do more of this as he looks to consolidate his first place in the Classic League. And I think so long as he doesn't crash here, goes without saying, I think, really, with such a dominating performance like that, he's got to be my driver of the day. After that, I'd probably give it a close second to Bird Goat, who's gained 2 positions to get onto the podium. And I think unlucky to clutch here, I think probably really would have benefited from that second place. But at the end of the day, you've got to be in control of your car, you've got to be able to drive in the rain, and it's just unlucky to get that DNF really. But here we come now in the last few corners of the race as William looks to go 32 seconds ahead as to win the race. Here he is now on the last corner. And there it is as he celebrates by smashing a wall as he wins the British Grand Prix, and an absolutely dominating performance there, which I'm very impressed by, as we go on board with Smoke Spaceman, who now wants to finish his lap and go into second. It's a very good race there from Smoke Spaceman, getting, after fighting back quite a lot from poor start, he's also now comes up to finish into second, capitalising on fighting and mistakes from other drivers, and he comes into second place. A strong second place finish there. So I can't see who I'm watching. It's weird. Okay, right, okay, so we're on board with Brodergo as he looks to finish his race of the day. I know what I said, and he finishes in third with a good drive there. He finishes in third. As we now look with Ulster Stig's AI, which I'm sure will get 0 points. And go on board with Whiffy Winner, who looks to finish his race. And I'll just reply to that on my phone. And Whiffy Winner adds on 5 seconds to his time, but he finishes 5th anyway. Very good race overall from him. So, on the podium there, William with a fantastic drive. Very easy win for him in the end. Okay, and I will just interview these guys. Just invite them to the party. Oh, wrong button, there it is. Oh, I keep clicking the wrong button, I'm not very smart. Invite to party. And invite him also. Oh, that's the wrong driver. Oh, hold on. Oh, sorry, I invited the wrong person, sorry. Hold on, just change the party settings to invite the top 3. So, do a quick interview if I can.
You forgot to put the party mode.
Pardon? Sorry?
The party of the broadcast.
Oh yeah. So I need to click invite a party to co-stream. Is that what I need to click? Hold on, let me just invite the last person.
Yeah, but are you still live streaming?
Yeah, I am, yeah.
And you have to put the party live stream so that you can hear.
Hold on. I'll have to check. It should be on, shouldn't it? I can't see. Hold on. So, you okay, guys?
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm just trying to fix the stream a little bit. With 3rd place, which I believe was you, Bird Goat.
Yeah.
So, would you like to tell us how you thought your race went and how you dealt with the conditions and the challenges you saw?
So my race was terrible.
Good start.
Yeah. Right from the offset, I was just way too slow compared to everyone else. Probably my setup or something, but I just couldn't keep pace with anyone. I was just lucky that everyone kind of took each other out, and I got wing damage I got winged. Someone dive bombed me and gave me wing damage on like the second lap, so that kind of slowed me up as well for the first stint. So it didn't really help with keeping up. I think without the wing damage, I might have been able to at least be within the 10-second window of smoke, which probably could have got me P2 if I didn't choke. But yeah.
Still, must be happy though with the P3.
Yeah, definitely. I was not expecting P3, especially when I was in 7th place after pitting, and then everyone just kind of took each other out. I don't know if there was a glitch or if everyone just kind of left once they got annoyed.
There was some collision between Sykes Amy and I forgot his name, Ulster something, and they took each other out basically.
Oh, well, I'm not complaining.
3rd place, it's good, mate. So I'll move on now. Yep, and so Smoke Spaceman, would you like to walk us through your race as well?
Yeah. Not too bad. Not too bad, to be honest. Other than I don't know if it's people having lagging issues, but Go came across two times. Came across on me, took me out.
Who was
other
that?
than
Sorry, who
yeah,
took you out? Do you know?
Yeah, Go. I didn't manage to catch it on the. He took me out at the end of the hanging straight. I was on the left, and then he just literally to the left and took me out. So
yeah, there's a bit of dodgy driving from a
That's
few
where I
people.
got my 10-second penalty from. So I wasn't
Oh
too
yeah, I
pleased,
remember
to
that.
be honest. But yeah, fought back.
Fought back, yeah, you did fight back, and I was pretty impressed with how you did that myself, to be
Yeah,
honest.
I might have kept up with William if I didn't get taken out, but yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, P2, still good, so congratulations on that.
Oh.
So, William now, we'll move on to you, mate.
What's up?
All I was saying towards the end of the race was how impressed I was with that performance. Are you impressed with yourself, is the question.
Yes, we had a very good strong car, but we had a very good pace right throughout the race, and we were struggling over the tires, and we had very good two drivers, good battles, and I traveled my way to go to victory.
Indeed. So, anyway, lads, congratulations on your podiums, and that'll be all. Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your day, guys.
No, I'm going to bed now. See you later.
Yeah, me too.
Good night then.